Okay, so full disclosure going into this one. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, Sunday. This hobby's gonna fucking kill me. Today's topic is Captain America. I am Je suis Canadien. I am Canadian. I live in the wonderful province of Alberta. Fucking love it because it means I don't live in shitholes like fucking Toronto. I've always liked Captain America. I think he's a great hero. I think he's, when written properly, he's one of Marvel's best characters. And it hit me today just what Secret Empire actually was. And that's why, like I said, it's 1:30 in the afternoon and I have to do this. Let's begin, shall we? So, 2007, Civil War, which, to tell you the truth, I was never really a big fan of a lot of books like The Avengers. I was much more of an X-Men kind of guy. Don't ask me why. So in 2007, they kill Captain America at the end of Civil War. Mostly as a way to cap that's a horrible pun. I did not mean to say it that way. To cap off the fact that the good guys lost. As we all know, this didn't take. Captain America was up on his feet shortly thereafter. Because you can't keep a good hero down, right? And Captain America is one of the best examples of heroism. Stop falling over, you piece of crap. In comics. It kind of forever, really. Or just when anyone can write a Captain America book, as long as it's done properly, it'll be enjoyable. Right? Captain is... I don't even want to say... You can say Steve Rogers is Captain America, but Captain America is the character, and Steve Rogers is just the name that he got. Right? Fighting soldiers is my job. He's always been... How to put this? He tries to inspire people to the idea that America should be. I know this sounds weird coming as a Canadian, because we don't have anything like this. Like our founding documents read like fucking legalese stereo instructions. We asked the British Crown, "Hey, do you mind if we become free?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And in 1867, we got to run our own business. Yeah, we don't have quite the same amount of skin in the game as the Americans did. But he's always been, like, he admits America has flaws. The United States has flaws, but there's an ideal to America that you need to work towards, right? Right? Just all regions, nationalities, we all want the same thing. Right? To the point where even guys like Frank Castle, the most amoral, nihilistic, broken shell of a human being in the Marvel Universe, still can't bring himself to swing back at Cap. Right? That's the ideal that Cap is supposed to stand up to. And, you know, you get right here, just my favorite quote by him, right? When the whole world tells you to move, plant yourself like a tree and tell the world, no, you move. Which is one of, yeah. If you wanted to sum up Captain America's character, that's one way to do it. So as of, I'd say recently, the last couple of years, there's been a really weird push to tell people to stop saying things that some people don't like or disagree with. As though the fact that you're allowed to talk about something means that it must be endorsed. It's like, no. You see this guy right here? This guy gets to go out and spout his shitty ideas. Because once you put an idea out there, it can be defeated by other ideas using logic, using rationality. You don't destroy an idea with violence. Has always been one of the arguments against military action is fundamentalism. But that's not what's going on. Violence is becoming the reaction to that. So the problem is, how do you reconcile, if you're at Marvel and you want to show off how much you don't like ideas like freedom of speech, right? Right? A free society has to allow all ideals, both noble and ignoble, freedom of expression, right? This guy out here spouting the neo-Nazi crap, you use calm rationality and you say, no, you're wrong because this, you're wrong because that. You don't spaz out and start swinging. So at Marvel, how do you defeat that? Easy. You make Cap the bad guy. Secret Empire comes along, and I knew this was going to happen off the goddamn start. Like, yeah, we're going to use a cosmic cube, right? We're going to use this thing to change history. And you knew for a goddamn fact that it was going to get used to undo it, right? So we'll make Cap into a bad guy. And we'll ignore the fact that the whole time he's been around, he's been good enough to use this. To swing this. Even during, he was still, right? As though they were teasing that he was, this was a sham. This was maybe he was going to come back. And as I read it, I thought, okay, no, Cap's going to come to his senses. No, they didn't. They pulled a figment of what's-her-name's imagination out to knock out the actual Captain America. Right, this guy right here, that's the same Captain America you saw. That's that Captain America. It's that Captain America. That's all that Captain America. And he's the bad guy. And not only he's the bad guy, he's still alive. In the Marvel Universe, Steve exists like this canker on the MU, right? We have the idealized version, which isn't entirely real. We have the flesh and blood version of Steve Rogers. And this is the best way I can think of to discredit everything he stands for, right? And the cleanup extends his hand to this little kid and he pulls it away. You can't trust Captain America anymore. And if you're trying to just this represents the things you stand for, I say those ideas have been called into question. If you at Marvel and you want to run this fucking dumpster fire of absolute fucking trash, this shit, right? No, we have all this stuff we want to do. How do you push that? How do you reconcile that with Captain America? You make Captain America the bad guy. You can't kill him because that makes him a martyr. You have to destroy him as an idea. And now and forever, barring a retcon, which would be the most insipid, fan insulting, as if Secret Empire wasn't insulting enough, right? Hey, we're gonna make Cap a Nazi. As if this wasn't insulting enough. You can't even go back on it. You can't retcon your way out of this. You can try. Or you can, yeah, okay, you can try. But then all you do is signal the fact that, oh, we fucked up. That this was a bad idea. We shouldn't have done this. But it still happened. No one sat back and thought, maybe we shouldn't do this. No. We need to keep the actual flesh and blood Steve Rogers around to remind everyone that this is Marvel now. That this is it. You want to kill Captain America, you've done it. You've killed Captain America for real. Not just the flesh and blood, you killed the idea of Captain America. I'm not sure how Marvel comes back from this. I'm going to deal with it. I've got a Mickey of vodka around here somewhere, and I'm going to try to stop being irritated by this. Try. And maybe work on the going after one of the latest issues of The Punisher, which is utter fucking garbage. But I will... This has been the Great Canadian Neckbeard, and I will see you again later.